Hey guys, got another update for you. Among other things, here's some of the projects I got going. This one right here is some AWI, Old Glory 28mm figures. This was from a project in the past, like a year and a half ago or so. These guys have been sitting in the project bin ever since then. And I mentioned these, I believe, in the last update. But here's a look. I can zoom in just a little bit at what I had got done. I need a little touching up. Needs a hat fix there. But for the most part, these guys were, as far as base coats are concerned, they were pretty much done. And there's some really nice poses in this mix. The more action-oriented poses. And some of these guys are off their bases, unfortunately. But they're going to go on the project table for Forge and Brush very shortly and get these guys finished off. Yeah, this guy looks like he's an officer type. See, some of these guys would make good pirates. Poses, they're a good variety here. You can use these for skirmish games. They'd look pretty good. There's a guy with a bandaged head. And again, these are Old Glories from their AWI range. Very nice. And so yeah, I hope to get these guys up on the Forge and Brush soon, the project table, I should say. And we'll finish these guys off, give them their highlights, fix some spots where paint has come off. I was only base painting these. I never really got to the detail work or the proper shading and highlighting. So these guys will be next. There's a full unit of these guys. And to be honest with you, I got about 100 of these guys in all, and that are painted. So there's about completely painted and based, in fact. This is a small portion of them, and I got plenty more unpainteds to work on. So militia, Minutemen, all that good stuff. These guys are really useful for skirmish games or for early period American War of Independence, like Bunker Hill, that era, 75, 76. I got a lot of stuff I'm going to be putting out over the coming months for AWI. And of course, let's not forget, I showed these guys off last week. There they are in their glory. The 5th New York. And they have yet to go up. They're not zooming. They're not focusing too well there. All right, let's come out a little bit. But they will be going up soon. Let's see what else I got. And of course, my current game on the table. I've been playing this a little bit every day, but didn't get a video up yet on my progress of the battle so far. This is my practice game. But as you can see, there's a lot going on the left flank of the Union. This side over here, the rebels are really pushing hard. Forno, the commander of that brigade, was killed leading his brigade into action. He broke the Union line here under Prince. The last of his units are, 2 units are here, and there's one up here that's out of command. Trimble's brigade also pretty beat up. He's just rallied his troops. He's combat ineffective. He's got a unit here in extended line. All kinds of stuff going on. Right now, the real story being told is in the center here. We got Early's brigade, rebels, is moving up and got a loose cannon result earlier in turn 2, and all of his units rushed forward with a rebel yell. So there's a lot of close combat going on there. And yeah, a lot of good stuff going on with my game. I hope to finish this up in the next few days and get a final video or two posted on the results of my practice game. And then we can move on to Cedar Mountain, which is part of the Twin Peaks box set from GMT. Great fun. Really having a good time playing. If you haven't seen my earlier videos on this, I think it's up to 6 parts. Go back and check it out. Loving this game. What else have we got going? I should mention my next game I got going on the table. I know it's going to be Jutland, part of the Great War at Sea series from Avalanche Press. Used to have this years ago. This is a new newer version of the system for World War I, and I picked it up, I believe, last year. It's on my schedule to get played this year. So there's like 2 games left that I picked up last year that I haven't played yet. And this is one of them. And this is probably going to be next on the table. Let me see what's on the back cover here. And get some idea of what we're talking about with this game. And it's basically 2 games in one. You've got a tactical ship-on-ship game going on with this. And also a campaign system, which uses this map format right here, where you move ships and groups of smaller craft over the ocean and play out a campaign, basically. Battles are resolved on a separate map where you fight the battles. And very simple system. As you can see here, the complexity is rated, where is it? Solitaire play is rated fair. Difficulty level 2 out of 5. So you kind of get some idea how complex the game is. It's not bad at all. Pretty straightforward, simple. Elegant, I like to use instead of the word simple. You get the idea. It's for up to 2 players, normally. 32 miles per sea zone. Interesting. Yeah, this is going to be a great campaign system for my Fear God and Dreadnought miniatures rolls. That's what I ideally wanted to get this for, but I've seen some videos. I know the original Grognard's put some videos on the system. I don't know if he did any for the World War I portion of this. He did do some stuff for World War II in the Pacific, and yes, this system carries over into World War II in the Pacific and so on. But he did do some of those. I don't know if he did any World War I, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So, beautiful counters. So yeah, hopefully this will be up on the table soon. In the coming weeks, this will be the next game I'm going to be working on. Good stuff. Sorry for the poor lighting in here. I don't have my daylight bulbs going here, but here's my projects currently. Not all the figures are here. These are my AWI 63rd foot. I'm working on these guys. I showed these off before. Got a little more work done on them yesterday. You can see they've got their turnbacks painted, their lace patterns, so on and so forth. I think they're coming along pretty good. Let me turn that light up a little bit, see if that helps. Looking good. I love painting the AWI stuff. And yeah, there they are. So these guys are still on the table. Just some of the lace work on their hats. Put the white tape on there. For the most part, they're done. I think the last thing I was working on, I brightened up some of the bayonets and musket barrels on them. I'm working on that. Whoops. See some good lace patterns going on there. So hopefully in the next paint chat, these guys will be done. Also, again, I don't have all these here, but I have been working on that squad of 10-man squad of bolt action plastics. Got some interesting poses. Finally got the torsos and arms and heads put together on all of them. This is what I come up with for the officer. He's kind of got a map in his one hand and his binoculars in the other. So every time I go to focus in, I lose my brightness. Sorry about that, folks. Let me just leave that off. And there's a little bit. I think he looks good. He's got his schmeiser around his shoulder there. Looks good. I got my MG42 guy waltzing forward. Very good. So I got a squad of these guys I'm working on. And I'll hopefully... what else I got to do here? Oh, I got a lot of the things like canteens, gas mask canisters, pouches, ammo pouches, all that stuff to put on the figures yet. So that'll be the next paint and chat as well. This guy looks like he just got up out of bed. Doesn't have his helmet on. I think that's pretty cool. So, what's that? What's going on over there? Seeing something moving in the bushes. I like him. Very enjoyable. I love putting these guys together and painting them up. World War II. So far, so good. And again, there's 10 of these. These are the Warlord Games plastic 28mm World War II. And I reckon that's about it, folks. I don't really have as much going on today, but I hope to have more next week to show you guys. And again, sorry for the dim light in here. You can't really see that. But I love showing off my Chaos Warriors. Aguila Blackmane. He's the leader of my kill team. But yeah, he's actually originally from the 40K, I think it's 7th edition starter set. I can't think of the name of it. But yeah. So that's it, folks. That's what I've got done so far. A lot of lace going on with this guy. Doesn't want to focus. That's a shame. If I can center it. Nah, it just won't focus. Sorry, folks. All right, folks, that's my update for this week. I hope to get more for you next week. Stay tuned. I got more going on with my battle. Soon to be starting Cedar Mountain. Great series, great rules series. The passing of Richard Berg, I believe, on the 26th, which is really sad. Guy was a legend in the wargaming industry. This is one of his designs. Great Battles of the American Civil War. Originally from the Terrible Swift Sword system. I think that was the SPI game. But it's a great system. I'm enjoying it. Very tactical, but yet it's full battles. So we'll see how I get along with Cedar Mountain coming up soon. All right, folks. You guys hang in there. Like, share, comment. Let me know what you think and what else you want to see me do on the channel. It's always welcome. I enjoy your feedback. Okay, folks. Until next time, hang in there. It's only going to get better. Take care.